The final act of Can You Beat Baldur's Gate 3 Without Taking Damage? The first 2 episodes are in the description below. Let's go. This isn't right. Here our journey begins at a circus, and we are a lot stronger after grinding all of Act 2, so there's nothing we can't handle. It's okay. That was out of our control.
I only have 1 shot. No!
Okay, let's fight for real. You, sir, can walk up instead of us.
Thanks to my upgraded illicit powers,
We have more room to work around. We can position for the high ground and assist our front line. Okay, everyone to the roof. Act 3 is off to a great start. We finish up the circus by grabbing the legendary Trident Nyrugula and move on to the next team. I don't see the hype around a pasty lady wearing a decorated crab shell. And then there's this greasy JRPG pro tag here. We're gonna need to kill both of them to finish the game. We make a quick pit stop to the deep gnomes to pick up a rune powder bomb. We're gonna cook something big with this. Yeah, let's fight him. Now it's important to take every opportunity we can get to get XP, since we can't go back to previous levels like before. All we need to do is give the nice police a little night-night. I decided to be merciful and let this one slide, since they're just doing their jobs. So let's just move on to a fight we can actually handle. I mean, take care of the real menaces.
Yeah, just as— oh my god! I hit myself.
Ignore those first 2 attempts, we just need to lay down our AoE spells in the beginning, and they're done.
Alright.
Let's go, level 10. While allocating skills, one of my viewers told me about the feat Alert. Alert makes it so that my team has a higher chance to go first, and they'll never be surprised. And I make sure my whole team takes this so we are more likely to get first turns. Now our next stop was meeting Gortash in his castle. Hey look, it's Will's dad. Here we find out our character, the Dark Urge, was the one who thought of the Netherbrain scheme. I like how smart we are. And we make a deal with Gortash to kill our sibling, Mrs. Krabs, while he goes off and hides Will's dad. I could have taken this opportunity to kill Gortash, but there were too many witnesses here. With all that done, we can head to the lower city and set up our rest spot at the Elf Song Tavern. But we had to pay them. And the cost of establishing our base is exterminating the rat problem. Funny enough, someone in my chat made a bet with me that I couldn't beat this fight in 1 try. Now time to reap the payoff of training my gaslighting skills from Act 2.
Why do you feel like they'll be easy? Yeah, 1 big area hit and they're dead. And if I do, okay, you see how there's alcohol everywhere? I only have fire, so if I shoot fire for the big area hit, it's gonna blow.
Bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, bravo Figaro, bravo bravissimo, fate fortuna, non voleva. Sono il patrono della città, della città.
This fight doesn't count. But this next one, with the Githyanki ambush, was a lot harder. Since they were split so far across the room, I couldn't wipe them as easy. And instead...
Dodge, 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 dodge.
Fuck! Got wiped myself. The plan is to position in the back of the room, and as long as we lock them down with control spells, it was easy. After our fight, we were welcomed with Orin kidnapping Lae'zel, which I didn't mind, except she had a lot of nice gear. Give me back my gear! I mean teammate. We now have a deadline to complete her tasks, or I lose Lae'zel. And to top it off, Mizora came to us with a contract. Will's freedom or spending time to rescue his father from Gortash. Our hero did the right thing and decides to free his father. Mizora tells us where to find him and chills in camp to watch Will go to work. Now for some good news. Me and Karlak finally have ourselves a nice dinner date. But I still have pent-up stress from losing Lae'zel and being put on more errands.
Let's fucking go.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Still stressed. Look at that. It's the same ending. With all different types of tension out the way, another one where we need to keep up control spells to manage the fight. This fight was a little different though. I had the right spell setups, but I made stupid positioning mistakes. I think we should have kept some tension to stay focused, instead of being all relaxed. In-game, I mean. As things were looking good, RNG blessed me with a Cambion summon. It's good, right? He has a green portrait, so he's my ally.
Hello, motherfucker.
I just added an extra headache. Lesson learned, too much release brings out the demons. The sin of lust impaired my combat senses, so I decided to have Shadowheart lead the way to her church. However, everything they had was kinky, and tempted me even more. I will release a different way. Sharp Priest Viconia wants to take our Shadowheart, but she can take this blizzard instead. To beat this fight, we're going to force the enemies to move into these tight openings by using AoE spells. The problem will always be the casters.
No! No!
We run it back, but this time grouping them with Black Hole in the beginning to try and do big damage to Viconia. So far so good. Spells, Black Hole. Another W and a legendary shield, but nothing to cure our sin of lust. But Shart gets to wrap up her pilgrimage, and as a reward, she finds her lost parents.
Jennifer, Jen, our little girl.
And sees her goddess. This is sad, but there are more important questions.
Shadowheart, still. Can't cast a shadow without sunlight.
Wow.
We visit this almighty wizard who wants to kidnap the Night Song to be immortal, like Ketherick. We don't like that. You don't deserve the legendary staff, or any of this other nice loot. I think he's angry. Here's an idea. Go invis and go in. Now we just be a little patient. Alright, let's go. See, just a little bit longer and it would have been too late. Now, if only we could use her as an ally. And next on our list is the vamp prince that turned Astarian. He lives in this big haunted mansion. It's giving Walmart Twilight. He's got this cursed girl as a decoration.
Motherfucker!
Our first obstacle in this castle is to put these strays to sleep and keep the streets of Baldur's Gate clean. This fight was pretty fun. I could black hole all the dogs together and throw some big AoE spells, then close this door while they hotbox. You're new and fucked. Nah, I'm good. Level 11! Now we have access to level 6 spells, and our carry spell for the rest of the run is Globe of Invulnerability. For 3 turns, anyone in the globe takes 0 damage. Every reset from here on out is more of a skill issue than it is bad luck. Now off to Cazador. The fight looks tough against these numbers, also since I didn't want to hurt the vampires spawn on the side. But with my new level 6 spells, it was still going to be a struggle. So me and chat made another bet that I couldn't beat Cazador in 4 attempts. I was outnumbered and still suffering even with Globe. Well, I threw the first attempt on purpose to set the stage, and I'ma play them with... Just watch.
Huh?
See, Cazador has a weakness that whenever he's around a source of light, he takes damage every turn. All we need to do is find the right distance where we don't trigger the fight. Now, Cazador was easy. Wild Surge did mess up this attempt when I tried to clean up the mobs, but we still did it in 3 tries.
Shot.
I won the bet and kept the spawns alive. We needed them to power up Astarian. Now we just had to clean up the group of 3rd-rate hunters and switch back to Draconic Blood Sorcerer. Cause fuck Wild Surge. Our next errand is to help Jaheira find her friend Minsc. The clues throughout the quest line lead us to the Federal Reserve Bank, which we found our boy being gaslit by a fake Jaheira. And you know the vibes. As long as we plane the globe, we clean the bank. The only hard part in chasing down Minsc was navigating through the map. I was triggering traps, getting into unnecessary fights, but eventually, we found him underground, So now we throw up our bubble, and the tricky part here is that we need to knock out Minsc to recruit him. But I had a better idea. Dominate person will let us use Minsc as an ally. You knew! I'm fucked without the bubble. Just kidding. Wait. Let me... Okay. Now that we got Minsc, it's time to save the Bard from Act 1. Here, the enemy is weak enough to where I don't need to use the bubble.
Oh, wait. Oh, I got hit.
We're good.
I beat it. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I won the fight, but he died.
Okay, this time take care of the fire and... we save him. Now, off to invading Gortash's factory. The first part was easy, but the second level is where the struggle begins. Because of casters using silence, I won't be able to bubble. So, I need to get to the right positioning, then divide and conquer. We won, but something felt off.
To see him like that, forever gone.
Wait! Wait! No way!
Earlier in the act, Gortash kidnaps Will's dad and hides him somewhere along with the family of the factory workers. So I reloaded to a point before I beat the factory to rescue his dad, some gnome families, and that was stressful. Now I feel better. Anyway, with Will's dad rescued, we go back to the factory, this time with help from the factory gnomes. And we reach the boss of the factory, Big Robot. Fight is really easy, play around bubble like usual. Blizzard. Okay, so we run it back, but this explosion gave me a better idea. Bait the bots here and let loose. With his factory gone, we go after Gortash himself. This fight right here got a little annoying to deal with. The machines are dropping bombs, and every caster here is spread wide and deep. I made it, but the turns ended up like this, since I didn't beat everybody downstairs. The minions are just mindlessly roaming, wasting my turns.
They're just standing still, so I'm like, this is stupid. Just wasting my time.
Now we fight Gortash and support our love's vengeance. A couple that conquers together, stays together. Now this fight with Gortash has this annoying orb that for one turn makes him resistant to almost every spell that I got except force damage. So the play is obvious. Fuck force damage, we stun him and just overpower him with all we got anyway. Then clean up the rest. Easy peasy. With vengeance done, we start looting the big man's castle for more legendaries. Just need to solve these puzzles. Kingly. Now this corpse reveals that the Emperor is not just a hero, but the founder of Baldur's Gate. So we fight now. I did not know he does that. Okay, bubble like usual, and it will be another easy fight. Noted. These elementals make you prone with ice. Okay, run it back. Looking good. Dodging the ice. Third time is the charm. He won't know what'll hit him. And bonus damage debuff. He wasted his turn. Fucking dumbass RNG.
Why couldn't he have done this earlier? Yeah. 13 HP! He's at 1 HP! Oh my god.
Now we grab the legendaries here, and finally, rescue Lae'zel from Orin's cultists. To get more information, we confront one of their leaders, Saravok. I also made another bet with chat that I couldn't beat him in 3 tries. And guess what? First try. Now that we have Orin's location from this elephant, let's go straight to her and get a little nice pep talk from the butler. And the fight begins. A nice 1v1 between me and Orin. So this matchup I was being a little stubborn, and wanted to win as a sorcerer. I could have played this a little better, but her jumps broke my bubble. Third attempt. One. Hold monster, holding on to my life. Alright, respect to a paladin warlock for big boss damage. Round 4. It's too easy. Now there was one more big boss fight before we rush to the end. Raphael, his health is 666 and is resistant to every type of damage except force. But we have been training for this moment. From the goblin camp to micro, we have a deep understanding of bomb warfare. The bomb we got earlier from the deep gnomes can do up to 120 force damage, and our past experience taught us that if you want to optimize the explosion, use a shit ton of bombs.
Tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono, tutti mi chiedono, tutti mi vogliono. Qua la parrucca, presto la barba, presto il chietto.
Setup 1. Let's see how this goes. Ygir? Wait, Ygir? Hopefully he lives.
Figaro.
Round 2.
Ygir, please. Ygir, please.
That any of us are alive.
You don't say. Okay, change the setup.
The
devil was defeated in his own home. Now hope comes
No!
once more.
No, I hit him on accident. Now he's a bad guy.
One more time. My graphics card. But we won, and now I can count on Ygir in the final battle against the Absolute. To reach our final stage, we navigate the sewers and find the location of the Nether Brain.
Yes.
Try to hit all these rolls, but we capped it at 2 success rolls. They just lower the brain's HP when we fight it at the end. We don't need all of them. And the end is here. We got all the legendary gear, and we see everyone that we helped so far. Our boy's all grown up. Ygir! Now we march to end the brain. By standing in the bubble, we summon our allies to take care of the enemy on the sides, and slowly make our way up. They can put in the work and make our life so much easier. But here is where shit gets a little rough and the resets go up. I would either get stunned from these quakes, do something stupid like walk through poisonous gas, or their ship will shoot their cannons at us. It was just a bunch of out of control mechanics that tripped me up until I reached the brain. We're here. Just a few more steps and we beat the game! We have 4 turns to move through the enemies and reach the crown controlling the brain. Once inside, we fight the brain itself. We can have our allies distract the weak ones. It's okay, your sacrifice won't be in vain. We just need to move forward. However, my problem was running out of level 6 spells. I would get to the end, but I knew that I didn't have enough damage to beat the brain before these turns are done. And this hiccup right here. This ain't enough to stop us. Now, the whole team is here and ready. Everyone is doing big damage to the brain. Shit. I've been on this playthrough for 51 days. And now I can finally say, it's done.
Yes! Ah!
742 resets later.
Finally!
If you enjoyed this series, subscribe to support my channel and follow me on Twitch with all notifications turned on to see me live. Take it easy.